All right, everybody, we're at Your Stuff, and the holidays fast approaching, and there's so much going on here. You guys are really busy even today.
Yeah, we're getting ready for our holiday parties, holiday shoppers, the works.
Yeah. So we've got a lot to talk about. We're just going to get right into it. I'm sort of holding this rack because there's so much on this rack. If you can, even just show this now. We've got a Michael. That's how I am. I didn't even know Michael Kors made jewelry. I know perfume. I know
Yep.
purses.
Yep.
Michael Kors.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous. And it could lend itself with a little clasp there from fall. And this is a great fall into winter look. I love it.
And you've got the Michael Kors vest here.
So let's talk about that. You've got lots of jackets. I think you kind of turned me on to jackets, and let me explain that. Little jackets, little coats that are light for fall, and then into winter. Usually it used to be that you could afford one jacket in the wintertime, but here, when I shop here, I can afford lots of jackets that match lots of shoes.
Right. You can splurge on the red leather jacket here because it doesn't cost too much.
I absolutely
Yeah.
love this, and look at this neat little, and you said this was a Michael Kors?
Right.
All right, this is awesome. Look
Lots
at that.
of designer names at
Lots of designer
affordable
names.
prices. I wanted to talk about those office parties, with the ugly Christmas sweater and the ugliest sweater wins. So I purposely picked out the ugliest ones I could find
Yeah.
because you don't want to get caught in last year's ugly sweater. So you
have
can
to have
bring
a
that
new
in
ugly
here and
sweater.
get a different ugly sweater.
Yeah, bring in your last year's ugly sweater, trade it in. Amazing jackets, amazing little hoodies. Let's talk about all the brand names that you had, and you mentioned that a little bit, but Geiger?
Yeah, Geiger, and there's going to be other Christmas parties too where you're going to want to dress up.
I
with
really
a little
like
bit of
this.
bling.
I like the
Yeah,
detail
isn't
on
that
that.
gorgeous?
Yeah. And behind us, as I walked in, and we said there's a lot to show today, so we're going to do it kind of quickly. Look at the brand name pocketbooks. We've got scarves. We've got lots of boots. Let's talk about the pocketbooks
Okay,
first.
we've got quite a bit large section of Coach here on this end. We got a bunch of Dooney and Burks in the middle.
Super cute.
We've got some Cole Haan. We've got some Kathy Van Zeeland down there on the end.
Super
and
cute.
this is always changing. It's something different here every week. And the designer bags do sell rather quickly. So what's not here this week, it'll be something else there next week, but it'll be something different.
Okay, and boots and scarves, accessories.
Right, and scarves are still really big now. And if you go on our Facebook fan page, Your Stuff, Kids Stuff, you'll find a tutorial on 25
Love
ways
it.
to tie a scarf.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
cool, very cool.
It's a little video that you can play.
And the boots you guys have in all sizes. I saw up to size 11s. So you have the sizes for the folks with the larger size feet there. And you've got from ankle boots to knee boots, right?
Right, short ones, tall ones, whatever kind you need. We've got a great selection of boots. Right in front of my Anne Klein bag here, I wanted to talk about our cologne. I've got some Chanel No. 5. I've got some Chanel Chance. I've got some Gucci and some Coach right here. We also have several other colognes in our jewelry cabinet that you might want to check out.
And I always tell men, listen, if you like the way it smells, that's what you want to buy for your wife, for your significant other, your girlfriend. And this is a great on colognes. And these are usually locked up in the case. So that means they're going to get a nice full bottle.
Right. Bring it in and we'll sell it for you.
All right, lots of pocketbooks, lots of boots, accessories, the ugly sweaters, and the jackets. There's men's and women's clothing and accessories on this side of Your Stuff, and then you've got a wonderful side for kids stuff. Let's check that out as well.
Let's go over there.
There are so many toys, let's just say, that Santa can drop off the toys that he's got maybe left over from last year here.
Right.
And then he can check his list and come by and shop again for other kids.
Right.
Does that make sense?
And there's a lot of children out there that don't play with last year's toys, and when Santa makes his new delivery,
Right.
there's going to need to be some room. So they may want to go through their things and bring them in here to help out some other kids.
I love that idea, and there are really great toys here, both educational and fun. So we touched on toys, but we've been talking about holidays. Pictures are coming up. We've got to talk about these great little outfits. I get excited whenever I see the little girl outfits. But
Right.
holiday pictures, and you got to get those done kind of early to get them out, right?
Right. Most people do their pictures before Thanksgiving, so this is the time. You need to go ahead and get those done.
Baby's first
I got the
Christmas.
little boy's outfit here. Look, this is kite strings. It's still new with tags. Somebody never even wore it. And of course, don't forget baby's first Christmas
That is super
outfits.
cute.
We got tons of those for boys and girls.
I've got a baby's first Christmas in my family, and look at these little coats. Of course, church, going out, and just looking adorable. Look at these little, oh my gosh,
Of course, you
they're
like to pick out
tiny.
the little things, but I went and got some big boys things like this Columbia jacket, or I love this leather bomber.
That's super nice.
Again, we get so many things that are really actually new with tags still on them that were never worn. Maybe Grandma bought too small a size last year or whatever.
That's a great
But
looking
we have a
jacket.
great selection for the big kids too.
And let's talk about the fact that you do go up to 12, 14, 16 husky.
Right, even 20s, and then when they're too big for that, we have the young men's and young juniors department.
Of course, that's when you go over after that to the Your Stuff adults. But let's talk about all of the great bows and little girls. I just think that's adorable up there with the little tree. But the bows here are unique. They're exclusive here to Your Stuff and
They're
Kids Stuff.
handmade, yes. And with
Handmade.
everyone's With, we have the gingerbread man, the little toy soldiers. We've got the Grinch.
I'm
I
looking at
love
the
the
Grinch.
Grinch. Yeah.
And you know, you've got so many parades and so many dance recitals and so many, again, pictures that you want to be taking for the holidays. So much fun just to get those sort of really exclusive bows, and they're right here at Kids Stuff. And we also want to mention that now that something new is happening here at Your Stuff and Kids Stuff, and that is the
Home furnishings.
small home furnishings. That's kind of totally new here. I love this table, by
Yeah.
the way. It's got the chess, it's got the perfect game table. But what's happening and what led you to do this?
Well, you know, we've had some extra space in here, and I just started thinking about small home furnishings after my kids all, you know, moved out and started their own nests, and I'd go out shopping for them, and I'm like, you know, we need to start doing some of this. So we're adding small home furnishings. We're starting small, things that, you know, we can easily pick up and carry around.
I thought that was neat because you said, you know what, if a woman can pick it up and carry it out, that's something that we might have here.
Right.
Really special. All right, guys, listen, Your Stuff and Kids Stuff is on Facebook. You can like them on Facebook. There's always some specials. You keep your Facebook very updated with the latest inventory. The bows are exclusive here. You've got to see them. They're in every color. The holiday gifts, the holiday outfits, it's all here. And we're really going all the way through the end of the year here at Your Stuff and Kids Stuff with the items that you have.
Right. Thanksgiving, Christmas,
All right,
holidays.
now tell everybody where you're located.
We're at 1083 Piney Forest Road, right at the Arnett Boulevard intersection.
Yeah, and at Facebook, but also they can call.
Right, it's 836-1450.
836-1450. Come see everybody here at Your Stuff and Kids Stuff. It's one of my favorite stores. I think it'll be yours as well.